How's it going, lads? Marshall here, and welcome back to the FUT Champions Road to Glory. Today is the final batch of 10 games from this weekend. Now, as you know, it hasn't all been plain sailing this weekend, but like I said, today we look to rectify that. Now, if you do want any cheap MSP or PSN for Cyber Monday, which is today, head on over to g2a.com, use that code M89. Every single link that you'll need is right there in the description below. Now, the current standings are 21 wins, 9 losses. Last episode, we took 5 wins and 5 defeats. That is the worst batch of 10 games I've ever played in. Goals scored 51, goals conceded 31, and a goal difference of plus 20. Now the team, as you would have seen at the start, we have went back to Zlatan Ibrahimovic. The king has returned once again. We have Mkhitaryan at right forward, Hazard, Pogba, we have dropped Vieira to the reserves. Nainggolan comes in, Florenzi comes in, Manolas comes in, Lloris, Blanc, Shaw, Kante. Lads, let's get into the games. So here we go then, lads. My first opponent has Willian, he's got Diego Costa, he's got Sterling, and a midfield of Ander Herrera, Eriksen, Dembele. He's got Davies at left back, Varane off cam, Coleman off cam, and it is my right back who opens the score, and Florenzi inside the area, and he puts it in the back of the net to make it 1-0 in the game. Florenzi also, he starts his move, passing it to Mkhitaryan, then he finds the big man. Zlatan Ibrahimovic has returned home with a bang. That was amazing. Passes it in the box and passes it in the bottom corner to make it 2-0 in the game. The second half comes along, Ibra on the ball, a lovely ball to Mkhitaryan. Mkhitaryan tries to return it, and it is Kante who makes it 3-0 and basically wraps up the game. But my opponent, he comes forward. It's Dembele on the ball. He kind of tries to shoot. It bounces everywhere, and in the end, it does end up in the back of the net. We weren't done yet. It's Hazard down the left-hand side. Does very well with the Berber turn. Cuts it back to Ibra. Ibra drives it in the area. Berber turn of his own, and he hammers it home to make it 4-1 in the game. Honestly, lads, I am so happy that Ibra's back in the team. A lot of you kind of recommended to me to put him back in the team. And I thought, I've got Ronaldo at striker. Honestly, I can't get better from here. But honestly, there's some kind of affiliation between myself and Ibrahimovic on this game. That just works. It really does. And in that game, what I haven't been the rest of the tournament, I've been clinical. 5 goals to 1. My next opponent, we now have 22 wins, but my next opponent rocks up with a full silver team. I've got to give mad props to him. Maybe I had nothing else left to play for, but rocking into FUT Champions with a silver squad, you're basically looking at an L, but I basically give him a W. I passed into Phillips, Phillips in the area, Phillips makes it 1-0. I am staring defeat in the face against a fucking silver team. You're taking a bloody piss, lads. But we come forward. Ronaldo into Ibra. Somehow works its way back to Ronaldo, who scores, makes it 1-1. Relief. It is maximum relief before Ronaldo finds Ibra through to Kante. Can he score? Of course he can. 2-1 in the game. We squeaked by in the game. We dominated him in shots and possession, but honestly, he was a good player. He did hold his own, and he was a great player in game. Honestly, I've got to commend him on rocking up with a silver squad. So mad props to you if you are watching this video. Next up, he's got Firmino, Mkhitaryan of his own, Kante at centre mid, and an informed Balassi, who does actually go on to score a goal in this game. But it is us that gets the first goal. Nainggolan into Zlatan. What a turn that is, and that is a finish of top quality from Zlatan Ibrahimovic. But like I said, Balassi did score in this game. A lovely ball by Fernandinho, and Balassi puts it in the bottom corner to make it 1-1 in the match. 83 minutes on the clock. Bale turns inside. Deflection. Back of the net, we win yet another game. We are starting to kind of rock up the wins, and kind of we've got momentum. Basically, that's what we've got. We've got momentum behind us. That's what we didn't have the rest of this tournament. We never had any kind of streak score where we got win after win after win after win. The first 10 games, we went 9 for 1. That isn't too bad. But since then, we haven't been great. We really haven't. And in the last episode, we had 5 wins, 5 defeats. That has never happened in this series so far, as Pogba drives in the area, finds Zlatan, finesse, back of the net. It is 1-0 in the game. Before my opponent is dispossessed in the center of the field, it's Kante into Ibrahimovic, into Hazard. What can he do in this situation? He drives in the area, scores the goal, makes it 2-0. Surely that is game over. And it was. We win against Hype Gang 2-0. A very, very even game. He had 9 shots, I had 8, so you can kind of reflect on that and say it was end to end, which it was. It really was, and it was an enjoyable game. So GG to my opponent. Next up, Die MK Skillers. He's got Rashford, who was a little bugger in this game, Info Moses, and Martial. Like I said, Rashford was very good in this game, but we do take the lead. That big man, Zlatan Ibrahimovic, makes it 1-0. And like I was saying, Rashford on the ball, somehow parrying off Blanc. It's a bloody legend against Rashford, who was like 76 rated. I didn't get that whatsoever, but Blanc made up for that, starts his passing move, and I've got to say, it was a beautifully flowing passing move. It's Bale, waits for the runner, back into Ronaldo, and Ronaldo puts it in extra time to make it 2-1 in the game. Before in the second half, 120 minutes on the clock, Lacazette into the area, crosses it across, and it is Kante who makes my opponent rage quit in the 120th minute. I don't get that. I don't get that rage quit whatsoever. Just play for the extra minute, take the loss like a man. But no, we win 3-1 with the rage quit. We now have 26 wins. 3 wins needed to get elite for the week. Next up, Start Card City. He's going on David Luiz, on Kurt Zuma, Matt Tweedy, Marchisio, Salah, Immobile. Honestly, it's a very good looking squad, but we do take the lead in this one as well. Hazard from a corner 5 minutes in before Pogba finds Ibra. Ibra turns on a dime. How about those apples right in the top corner? That is a cracking strike from my favourite striker on this game, Zlatan Ibrahimovic. And again, we get the rage quit 12 minutes in. Honestly, that one, it was a little bit more. I could see that one coming 2-0. I was kind of dominating the game. I could see that one coming a mile off. The next one, we come against Gale Force. I never seen this rage quit coming at all, because we literally just kicked off. He had a good team, and yeah, it's Nainggolan into Ibrahimovic, into Florenzi, back to Ibrahimovic. Ibra with the chance to score, puts it in the back of the net. 1 minute into the game, he rage quits. 4 minutes into the game. Honestly, I couldn't believe my luck. These were the kind of wins that we did need. We are 1 win away from Elite 3. That is the target every single week in this series. Elite, that is why the series is called FUT Champions Elite. We need to hit that Elite mark. In our way, Hazard, Ibrahimovic, and Douglas Costa. We take the lead. 23 minutes in, Hazard drills it home to make it 1-0 and give us kind of a foothold in the game. 62 minutes in, it's Ronaldo, turns his man, goes in the area. What can he do? He could cut it back to the big man. Zlatan Ibrahimovic makes it 2-0 in the game. It was 3-0 on the 90th minute again. The big man with the header, the big Swede, the player of the year for Sweden for 10 years running, Ibra with the goal to win us the game 3-0. And that was against the viewer as well. Floors, I know you're watching this. Great game. Thanks for playing. Honestly, it was a great game. End-to-end stuff. It wasn't a 3-0 scoreline. It really wasn't. So GG to him. Next up, Griezmann. I hate playing against him. James Rodriguez, Gaetan, Carrasco. You might be thinking, you've got nothing else to play for. You've got Elite. That is what you can get. You can't get Elite 2. That is 32 wins. That's out of the question. The maximum we get is 31. But what we want to do is beat our worst for this month. Our worst was 29. We need to get 30 wins. And the big man, Ibra, makes it 1-0 in the game. My opponent comes forward, though he wasn't done yet. It is Griezmann, turns his man, turns another man. I think that was Manolas. And he does score past Lloris to make it 1-1 in the match. We come forward yet again. It is Blanc into Ibra. Ibra plays it out wide to make it Tarian. What can he do? He passes it back to Ibra. What a goal that is! What a goal! What a goal! I can't say anything more about that strike. That was an absolute beauty before Carrasco pegs us back and makes it 2-2. Ibra comes forward. What can he do in this situation? Berbatov inside, cuts it across. Hazard, he makes it 3-2. Happy bloody days. In the second half, it's Hazard running down the left-hand side. Does very, very well into Ibra. Back to Hazard. What can he do? Low-driven shots. In that situation, it works nearly 100% of the time. It's Hazard. A lovely ball into Ibrahimovic. too much time. I was given too much time, and he hammers it right in the roof of the net to win us our 30th game of the weekend. It's not our worst finish, lads. Happy days. It's not our worst finish. We have 30 wins. The lowest I've ever finished on is 29. And now, in the last game, I literally have nothing to play for. I don't have the monthly to play for because I can't get in the top 100. I don't have the week to play for because I can't get Elite 2. We have nothing to play for, and in this game that kind of showed because we were lackadaisical, we were boring. Honestly, our play, it just wasn't great. We go 1-0 down 16 minutes in before De Bruyne finds it's Mbolo into the area, drills it back post, and it's Robin to score his second of the game to make it 2-0. We do score, however, a brilliant goal. Zlatan Ibrahimovic, who else, with a banger right in the back of the net, in off the post, a cracking strike from Ibra to make it 2-1. He wasn't done yet. It's Robin into Mbolo, back to Robin, who somehow gets his hat-trick in this game, drilling it low past Lloris into the net. It's Zlatan. What can he do in this situation? Place it inside to Ronaldo, and Ronaldo does very well to make it 3-2. But like I said, lads, we had nothing to play for in that game. We played a bad game. Looking at the stats, it wasn't too bad, but we just weren't great. So credit my opponent for that win. He did deserve it overall. So all in all, lads, we finished on 30 wins out of 40. It's brilliant. It's a great record. It's not sensational, but it is a great record. Let's get in the stats. So there we have it then, lads, for another eventful 10 games. Now, if we performed like we did in the last batch of 10 games, 9 wins, 1 defeat, like we did in the first batch of 10 games, 9 wins, 1 defeat, it would have been rosy. We would have been sitting on 36 wins and a top 100 for monthly. Unfortunately, that wasn't to be. So overall, 30 wins, 10 losses, goals scored 78, conceded 40, and a goal difference of plus 38. Like I said, we missed out on the top 100 monthly by about 5-6 wins. 129 wins we did get, 31 losses, goals scored 367, conceded 157, and a goal difference of 210. The all-time stats: 258 wins, 62 losses, 751 goals scored, conceded 306, and a goal difference of 4-4-5. Ibra, he came back in the squad with a bang today, finished on 16 goals. Ronaldo on 20. Hazard finished on 12. Top assist goes to Ibra on 11. Then Bale, then Ronaldo, both on 9. Most man matches goes to Ibra, then Pogba, then Ronaldo, 5, 4, and 3. So the squad for next weekend, there is no stipulations whatsoever. So what I want from you guys today is to let me know any squad that you want me to use for the next weekend. It could be any squad on the game. I had fun using this one, but next weekend I want to bring Vieira back in the fold. So in the midfield, Vieira, Pogba, Kante, then you can go from there, lads. There is, there's no stipulation whatsoever. So let me know any squad that you want me to use in the comment section below. And lads, if you have enjoyed, smash the hell out of that thumbs up button. Yet again, your support for this series is sensational. The road video will be out on like Thursday. So yeah, look forward to that. Smash a like, lads. Subscribe if you're new. And I will catch you all next time.